better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Louisville's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we've got these.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's got him. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Got room to work. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the tailback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's ball. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks the tackle. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scrap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
So Syracuse's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Orange.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to punt. There he goes! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's ball. Headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch inside the 40. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wants to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Turning it on! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. They go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This
offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pressure coming. Bring in the heat. Slithers into space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. Fighting off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Richardson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Turns it loose deep. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Takes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun 1st half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, How refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Syracuse right back at it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Willis. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense
breaks into the open. Bust through behind his pad. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Willis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Shakes off the defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pulls it in. It's Golden. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Complimentary football. Force a long field goal attempt. The miss from 50. And now you've got it at the 33 with momentum. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Takes the grab, past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looking for space, it's Willis. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Syracuse right back at it.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At midfield, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Nice move there. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on third and short. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's stopped short, and it's fourth down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Rush is on him. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. The clock is at 20 seconds left to play. They'll line up for an onside kick to try to pull it out.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
I'd advise just throwing this one away. Takes a hit as he fires. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the proof.